we ready to begin?
Good morning!
My name is Misty.
Come on, Ike, it's time.
We would be honored if you would join us.
The greatest adventure of all time.
We just become best friends.
Yup!
Come on, let's get in character.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh, come on!
Warm it up, Chris.
Warm it up, Chris.
I'm about to.
We
should be able to play music on our warm-up episodes. Like, who cares?
I mean, yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares? Who cares?
Cares? If that new intro doesn't get us flagged,
I don't know what will.
nothing will. What do y'all think about
We haven't been
new-
kicked off YouTube in a while.
We haven't.
I mean,
That means we're not doing something right.
it's been a hot second or two.
I'm going to make an adjustment.
Are you going to adjust something?
I got to adjust myself.
I'm going to look away. Looking away while Isaac adjusts himself.
Looking away now. What do you think about them apples?
I got a number. How you like them apples?
Oh, dude. That came up the other day in the movie quotes when we were making the new promo.
Yep. So good.
What's new in your lives, everybody? This is the Saturday morning warm-up edition.
It is a Saturday morning warm-up.
We come in on Saturday mornings, and we warm up just to be ready for the week. That's how
true.
dedicated we are to making quality programming for you guys back at home.
It's true. You know, I have to tell you a funny story real quick.
Okay.
I got a message the other day from an old high school friend of mine, and she was like,
How old is she?
she was a year younger than me in high school.
Just joke. That's a bad joke.
I'm not going to say her age. I'm going to say she was a year younger than me in high school.
You said old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it just
Old high
because
school
the
friend.
length of time I've known her.
Bad joke. Bad joke.
I get it. She messaged me and she was like, "Hey, way to pre-record that podcast or something like that." And I was like, and I just sent question marks because I was like, "What is she?" I mean, clearly she's talking about something specific. And it was the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
When I had gone back to Kansas.
And
we put up an episode.
Cat's out of the bag.
And I had I had been posting photos from Kansas.
Yeah.
And we had an episode that came out. And she was like, so they're pre-recorded. And I was like, clearly you haven't listened all the way back to the beginning because we talk about how they're pre-recorded.
Yeah. We tried to hide it at first.
We did try to hide it. But I think it's fair for everyone to know that it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to do this. And we wouldn't, now that the world's opened back up a bit, you know, we got things to do too.
Yep.
So,
and here's something also
but we're
funny.
still very dedicated.
My brother-in-law passed a message through my sister.
Yes.
To update the software on my computer. He could tell from like when you see my screen, the stuff that's just at the top control panel. He's like, dude.
I love that.
And the way I took it was my sister was like, hey, you need to update your computer. And I thought she meant go buy a new computer.
Of course.
And I'm like, thanks, sis. Let me just go drop $1 billion on a new computer. She was like, no, dummy, just put the right software on it. She said, when's the last time you updated the software? I can't even remember. I don't know.
Oh, I update mine every time the little notification comes up because I hate it. I can't let the notification sit there on my screen.
Yeah.
It makes me crazy.
That must be the thing that it's reminding me to do every day. And I say, remind me tomorrow.
Yeah,
every day.
Huh. I dropped $1 billion yesterday.
Did you?
I did. 2 days ago, I guess.
2 days ago. Because you're pushing hot whips now.
Pushing hot whips in my new car.
Yeah. Oh, you should show them a picture on the internet of what your new car looks like. Unless you don't want them to see.
It's going to take a while to look that up.
Yeah, we're still.
It's a Volkswagen because I'm dedicated and I love myself a good Volkswagen.
Yeah, you do love that about
I got the
Volkswagens.
I got the new one, the Taos,
which
is named after Taos, New Mexico.
I thought it was going to be some kind of mythological lore of like.
Well, Taos, New Mexico is named after some mythological lore.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is a Taos? I'm going to Google that shit.
Google that shit.
What is a Taos? I thought it was a club in Vegas. What is a toad?
No.
Nope. What is a Taos? No, I did not mean a Taos. Are small composite and painted artifacts made by members of the Dayari and collected by Lutheran missionary Joanne Ruther Noen at the Kilapania.
Good job.
mission in South Australia beginning in 1904. Each Taos thus represents a particular place by way of its carved shape and painted detail. Let's look at an image.
Yeah, I want to see what these little artifacts are. Oh, it's kind of like hieroglyphics is what I'm guessing. It's
this. Oh, wow. Taos tight sandwiches.
These look pretty good.
That looks like a cracked egg inside of like a...
eat the shit out of that.
Whoa. Okay. I'm into that. It looks like a Crustable if you're just listening.
It does look like a Crustable, but it looks more tasty.
Some of them have like egg in it. Some of them have spinach and feta. Some of them have cherries.
So it's almost like empanada with bread.
Yeah, Taos tight. Or maybe it's toast tight.
Instead of pastry.
Wow, look at this toast tight sandwich maker. Hot Pockets of toasty goodness. That's probably where the Hot Pocket came from.
Probably.
What? This is the best warm-up episode ever.
You know the reason that this is coming up is because you didn't spell Taos correctly.
That's probably it.
It's
is it A-O?
T-A-O-S.
Oh. All right.
There we go.
Well, then let's see what the real definition of North American people native to New Mexico.
Mm-hmm. A member of the Taos, the language of the Taos.
So that other stuff we were just talking about is bullshit.
Well, where does the word Taos come from? Right down there at the bottom. Yeah.
The name comes from the Spanish rendering of Tiwa, the name of the indigenous Pueblo people. An early Spanish settlement, Taos, was the scene of the so-called Pueblo Rebellion against Spain.
My car rebelled against Spain.
The Taos Trail was a branch of the Santa Fe Trail, and the town became an important trading center.
Cool. I like that.
I'm going to...
My car's a rebel.
Refrain from all the jokes.
My car's a rebel.
The car is a rebel.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
What's it like driving a spaceship?
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's got a digital dashboard, which I've never had. I have technology now that I've not had before. It's pretty cool. I'm into it. I got to program it yesterday to all the things that I wanted in it on my dashboard. So it's personalized to me, which is very cool to have a personalized car.
Do you remember the name of the paint tone that you have?
I think it's platinum gray.
Okay.
It's not metallic or pearly.
Here's
platinum.
Here's what a Taos looks like. If you're watching on YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, or any other place that you can watch it.
It's a cool little car, isn't it?
Platinum gray. There it is.
Yep, that's it. The one on the very end shows it the best.
This one?
No, the other end. That show, because it's like a flat kind of. It doesn't have the pearly sheen to it.
That's Misty's new space rocket right there.
That's my new whip. What's up, y'all?
Yep. And then her new license plate is Martini 8. Why would I give everybody a license plate?
You know what? I'm very excited. When we're done here today, I'm going to go home and I'm going to make myself a martini.
Are you really?
I am.
You've been drinking a lot of martinis lately.
Well, I told you a couple of weeks ago, I went and I got a bottle of, it's called King Street vodka, and it's Kate Hudson's vodka. And it's an organic vodka, and it is really tasty. It's very smooth. It's got a beautiful bottle.
Oh, it is beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at that
gorgeous.
Thing. It's not expensive either.
It's not. It's not bad at all. And I got some lemon olives. They're olives, and they have little slices of lemon stuffed into them, and they're sitting in lemon juice. And then I got a sweet vermouth.
Wow.
So it's like a very lemony, fresh martini.
Did you know it was crafted in Santa Barbara?
I did know that. I read about it when I saw that she had a vodka. I was like, wow, what a pretty bottle. I want to know more about this. And I pulled it up and kind of read a little bit about it. Yeah. It's it's sustainably made and
GMO-free corn and alkaline water.
Yeah.
Provides a gluten-free, all vodka is gluten-free, ultra premium spirit with a hint of sweet vanilla. It's distilled 7 times.
Yeah. Kate made a great vodka.
Yeah.
I'll give her that. She makes good yoga pants and good vodka. She got her company Fabletics.
And if you drink too many vodkas, you might take your yoga pants off.
It's pretty tasty, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make one of these citrusy lemon delicious vodkas when I get home, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about what you did last night, or is that just for you? By the time this comes out, there won't be any spoilers.
Right.
Let's talk about the experience. Don't talk about the necessary way you did.
So we've been locked down in this thing, and all the things have been closed for so long.
What?
And I know.
I hadn't noticed.
It's weird, right? So one of my favorite things to do is, like, when I'm out on the road on a day off in the middle of the day, I love to go and see movies by myself.
Oh, I love it too.
I get to turn my phone off from all the things that are happening on my, everyone else's day off. Mm-hmm. And just to sit in a cold movie theater. And I always take a sweater with me so I can get comfortable and snuggly.
You get to sit wherever you want.
I get to sit wherever I want. Yep. And I always get peanut butter M&Ms and nachos. And I treat myself to a soda. Oh. Because I don't drink a lot of soda.
And you don't have to, like, you get to sit where you want. You get to eat what you want. You don't have to listen to somebody be like, this is the good part. Like,
right.
Shut up.
It's just like, shut up.
Yeah.
And I haven't been able to do that in forever.
Where do you sit? What's your favorite seat in the theater?
I like to sit up top and in the middle.
Me too. I like to sit in the very back row.
Me too.
In the top.
Yeah.
In the middle seat.
Mm-hmm.
If you go with somebody, you have to split.
I feel like
middle.
then the whole theater's mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is all of mine.
Yeah. Talkers like to sit in the middle, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I don't like people that talk during movies. I hate it.
If you talk during a movie, you're a bad person.
Yeah, you're a garbage human. Yeah, basically.
Sorry.
I don't care if it's funny. I don't need you to laugh and hit me in the arm to let me know it's funny. I know it's funny.
Yeah.
I have a sense of humor.
You know how you can tell if something's funny?
When you laugh.
I'll be laughing. Yeah. That's how you know something's funny.
Right.
That's the universal test for funniness.
Absolutely. So I went last night and saw my first movie in a movie theater since they reopened.
Do you want to tell them what you saw? You don't have to. You can keep that all to yourself.
I saw the new Marvel movie.
Boom. Well, by the time this comes out, there'll be multiple Marvel movies out.
What else is coming out? Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot that that's coming out soon.
I don't know if I can even talk about that. Okay.
Really?
Well, because of the other thing.
Well, you did a thing for a Marvel movie that's coming out, but everyone knows that Marvel movie is slated to come out. Like they've released all the.
I just don't want to. I don't even want to wade in those waters.
I will tell you, my love and adoration of Scarlett Johansson has grown exponentially.
Is she in a Marvel movie? That's interesting.
Is she?
Maybe. Totally just giving it away.
I went and saw Black Widow.
Yep.
I mean, it's no secret.
It's also no secret that Misty's the biggest Marvel fan in the planet.
I am. I went and saw Black Widow, and I have always, I haven't always liked Scarlett Johansson in her other movies. I haven't always been a fan of some of the other roles that she's taken. Some of them have just been really strange to me. Strange picks. She likes to play robot women a lot, or AI.
I don't think that's all her fault, though.
I don't either. I think if you do something, typecast a bit.
You do something once, you do it real well, then the money guys are going to go, let's do it again. Yeah. Let's redo it.
In this movie, and I mean, obviously, by the time this comes out, it will have been out for a bit, so there won't be any spoilers. She gets to show a lot of personality in this.
Oh, really?
And you get to see the backstory of how she became Black Widow and what happened.
And that's it, though. This is her. This is
it, because it's a prequel.
Yeah.
So
she's dead, right?
But you also get to see the new generation of widows, which is Florence Pugh.
Wait, there's a whole batch of them?
Well, there's at least Florence Pugh, and
that's her sister.
It's kind of her adopted-ish sister. They met in. There's a bird.
That is a bird. Dude, I was sitting here yesterday.
It's a Black Widow on the building.
I was sitting here yesterday in the production offices down the hall to the right, because Breaker Media Group is so massive, and I hear this dog barking.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then I hear, "Arr!" just howling. And I'm like,
that has never happened.
Is this dog trying to alert me
that something bad's happening?
And outside. I go outside, and there's a guy sitting on the street curb, and it's weird. We have one little step that you could possibly sit on. Sometimes people sit there. It's weird. And it's got a shirtless homeless dude rocking back and forth, just howling.
Oh, it's not an actual dog. It's a human.
No, it was a guy. And I was about to be like, dude, shut up. But then I realized, he's got nothing to lose.
No, he sure doesn't.
Yeah, and we weren't recording yesterday, so. But speaking of recording, I feel warm.
I'm warmed.
Yeah.
I'm a warm.
It's warm in here, I'll tell you that. Summer.
It's getting warm in here.
So keep all your clothes on. But you guys at home,
clothes on.
You can take your clothes off.
You can, because you're at home. So you can do whatever
or
you
you're
want.
in your car. Leave us a comment and tell us where you listen.
Probably leave your clothes on if you're in your car, though.
Hey.
Unless you're sitting in your garage, then you can take your clothes off.
If you're like me, you don't feel like anybody can see you when you're in the safety of your vehicle. I pick my nose when I'm driving all the time. I'll look over at somebody just digging. I'm like, what's up, man? How's it going? I don't care. If I got to go digging, I'm digging.
I didn't know that you picked your nose that often.
Dude, I pick it as often as necessary.
I'm going to get you some Kleenexes to carry around in your car.
Well, this episode's brought to you by Kleenex, everybody. Odds are that like only 2 of you are listening all the way to this point on a Saturday morning. So
who knows? Maybe you didn't have anything else to do on this fine Saturday morning.
Yeah. Now that we have a whole lot of new listeners and followers, I don't like the word followers.
No,
new friends, new Mikeys. Here's the fastest way for us to grow that we have discovered is the one, like, tried and true method. Word of mouth.
Yep.
We need you to tell a friend. And it would really mean a lot.
It would.
And, you know, everybody's like and subscribe. But, like, legit, if you take an extra second and click the like button, if you're watching on YouTube, or heart it on Instagram, it really does. Like, it's free.
It's weird.
And it's so weird how it helps the algorithm and gets people that don't know about us to see the show. So,
you know, another one is leaving a short review on iTunes.
Yep, and giving it a rating.
Give it a rating.
It doesn't even have to be 5 stars. Everyone's like, give us 5 stars. Whatever.
Yeah, give us what you think's fair.
We don't care.
I mean, if you don't want to give us 5 stars, do you think we're a 3-star show? Then give us 3 stars.
Yeah, it's better to have 100 3-star ratings than 10 5-star ratings.
And you can do it so easy. Like when you're actually, like, even on your phone, when you pull up our podcast and you're listening to it,
boop,
you can just hit the stars. It's that simple.
And I'm sure we're just beating a dead horse by now.
Yeah, but it does make a difference.
It does. And maybe you don't know that. Maybe I just consume so much YouTube content that I'm just tired of listening to it.
I think we're kind of in this world of knowing it and hearing it all the time. So we do know it. I don't think a lot of people that just like sit in their car listening to a podcast on their way to work necessarily actually know that.
Yeah.
So
it's something free that you can do that would really help us out.
Yeah.
And it would get the word out. And then the more people that listen, the easier it is for us to produce this show. Because right now, Misty's paying for the whole thing, and it's getting expensive. So we need advertisers, and the only way to get advertisers is more listeners. We love the people that do listen. Just need a couple more. We're almost there. We're almost be able to monetize the show. So a couple more folks, and we are famous. And you could be an early adopter. You could be you could be like the hipsters of Misty and Ike. Like,
oh my God, I knew about them back when.
Yeah, I was listening to them in like the 200s. Okay.
Oh, and then Isaac will be able to buy a new whip too. We'll all have new whips.
Ike needs a new Jeep.
It's true. Ike does need a new Jeep.
My Venmo is at Isaac Heckert, by the way, if you want to help with the Jeep process.
And I would love for you to have a new Jeep. I would be so excited if you had a new Jeep.
I don't want to say that I deserve it, but I really want it.
I think that you deserve it.
I don't know.
You work hard.
Deserving is such a weird word.
It is these days. It's a very weird word.
Yeah.
You work very hard, and it would be a nice reward to yourself.
But
that's a good way.
There's things I like more than having a car right now.
I hear you.
Like financial security is nice. I like that. I'm going to enjoy that for a little while.
My car payment's actually less than what my old car payment was.
It made a lot of sense for you.
It did. It made super sense.
I just paid my car off a year ago.
Did.
I want a couple more years of no payments.
I'm jealous of that.
Yeah.
I remember having a paid for car. It was a really good feeling. Really good.
Best.
I drove that Volkswagen for like 7 or 8 years after I paid it off.
You know what it feels like when you pay your car off?
Heaven.
What's going to break next?
Right. Totally.
Yeah. All right, well, that's our rant for this Saturday morning. We're hoping you guys are having a great day.
That's the warm-up.
And enjoying your Saturday morning cartoons with your kids. We're about to talk about some fun
stuff.
Some stuff. For a whole week.
Some fun facts.
The week of...
The 26th through the 30th of July.
So that makes today the 24th, and I may or may not be out of town.
It's true, you might.
All right. Buttholes, since it's Saturday...
We'll see you tomorrow.
Or
we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, we'll take Sundays off now.
We'll see you on Monday.
Bye.